Judging by the incredible amount of hype surrounding Zack Snyder's Justice League, it would be easy to assume that upon its debut on HBO Max, the massive movie was destined for one of two fates. Either it would turn out to be a massive flop, essentially dooming all future fan campaigns, or it would become a resounding success that sets a tantalizing precedent. So which one is it shaping out to be? Right now, the scales are tipping toward B. It's still just a wee bit too early to get a full read on the situation, but it certainly looks like business is booming for HBO Max. Not only have critics had plenty of good things to say about the Snyder Cut, but fans are loving the movie to the point that their love reportedly caused the streaming platform to crash. Let's take a look at how Zack Snyder's Justice League sent HBO Max crashing down. When HBO Max released Zack Snyder's Justice League on Thursday, March 18, 2021, people were ready. So ready, in fact, that the streaming service experienced a massive tsunami of eager viewers right away. While lots of customers is generally perceived as a great thing, the sheer volume of this particular viewer spike reportedly caused parts of HBO Max to collapse under the sheer weight of pent-up Snyderverse demand. HBO Asia seems to have taken the worst of it. In response to widespread outages, the official HBO Asia Twitter account tweeted, "Hi everyone, we are working hard to restore the service. Sorry to keep you waiting, but thank you for your patience." As the replies to this message made clear, the people, who, remember, had been waiting for years to see the movie, were not exactly amused, especially as some users reported that the crash lasted for several hours.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
One Snyder fan tweeted, "How? We've been waiting for 3 hours." Another exasperated Twitter user chimed in, complete with a crying emoji. "It's still not working. Come on, I've been waiting for so long." One would think Zack Snyder fans would have learned that patience is a virtue at this point. On the day the movie dropped, the issues with HBO Max reportedly started around 2 a.m. Eastern, and in under 9 hours, the Down Detector tracking site received no less than 127 outage reports about the streamer. According to the site's data, things remained somewhat problematic for the rest of the day, with the biggest outage spike hitting just before 7 p.m. on 119 reports. Reports continued to flood in until 11 p.m., suggesting this was not just a temporary issue. The situation started to calm down around midnight, and by the wee hours of March 19th, everything seemed to be back to normal across the network. Regardless of what exactly caused the problem, the spike was pretty substantial since HBO Asia actually addressed it. For context, when Game of Thrones Season 8 premiered in 2019 and folks took to social media with similar outage issues, HBO specifically told Entertainment Weekly that it didn't, quote, experience any service outages on HBO Go or HBO Now in the US during last night's Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere. Does this mean that Zack Snyder's Justice League blew the premiere of Game of Thrones' final season out of the water? The final numbers remain to be seen, but the fact that Zack Snyder's Justice League's release coincided with so many reported issues on HBO Max sure seems to speak volumes of the project's popularity. At the moment, all indications are that this precedent-setting experiment in revisionist filmmaking has been a resounding success. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite DCEU movies are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.